Little honey, come here. Boop, boop. They're pretty mellow. My daughter used to ride them.
What attracted you to hog farming?
The unknown. Nobody was doing it, and nobody was doing it the way that seemed a natural way to go, and I feel like pigs were kind of getting the bad rap of all the confinement animals. It's as soon as I saw those big pigs and looked at their human-like eyes and realized kind of how dignified and smart they were, I was really interested in providing that life that they would feel that dignity and be themselves in. You know, I'm doing it for the animals, even though we're eating them, but it should be a special thing, I think. It's healthier for the land, it's healthier for the consumer, and it's certainly healthier for the pigs.
Eliza has such a great way of moving the animals around, fitting vegetables into the growing system over there, moving pigs out of pens and turning that into the gardens, and then moving the animals back into the garden after the season.
So many people don't think of pigs as forest animals?
Well, chickens, turkeys, pigs, they basically live in the woods, in the wild, and they prefer it. And they don't sweat, so they need shade from the sun. They need protection from the cold. The only thing that they regulate their body temperature with their fat.
Well, and so you use the pigs to kind of manage the land.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how does that work?
Their natural composting ability, i.e. the fact that they eat everything, if you don't keep them in a place too long, really enhance its productivity. They, in my opinion, can't be the only thing I raise, because they're beating this place to a pulp in a way, but they're also clearing it for others. So if I let them do the tilling for my gardens and just lightly turn in their feces and the roots of the cover crop they've just eaten, for example, I'm getting a really nice, nutrient-rich topsoil recreating. But that's because I'm moving the pigs. And when you move them, the grass will come back, but to promote the grass to continue coming back, it's helpful to have somebody eat the grass and then poop the grass out. Now, pigs will eat the grass too, but they're also digging up the roots. Bring in the goats and the sheep and the cows, they're just clipping it, and they're promoting root health. So that grass is going to come back even faster after they've eaten it down one time. The chickens are important because they're scratching up all the dung of everybody. So they're dispersing that and making more bioavailable fertilizer because they're spreading it even more than the animals were already naturally doing it. It's incredible how fast everything grows with all of that fertility in there. Mother Nature hates a monoculture, and that's something that we've done to our sort of farming practices nationwide. Fence row to fence row of corn and soybeans and animals kept inside. And what I want to see is an interplay of all of that.
I've never met anybody in my life who loves animals more than Eliza. She has a farrowing house attached to her house, which is really not something you can find anywhere. She'll bring in the sows to farrow to have their babies, and it's literally built onto their house because that's where they're most comfortable.
It's a lot of fun to raise animals, and I think that they generally make us more human, more patient, more humble, more kind. I guess the bottom line would be that this methodology made sense 100 years ago. It still makes sense today. I believe there's room for all of us. I think it's a great option.